Hi, and thanks for joining us. We're here visiting Dr. Dean Lloyd from Crestone, Colorado, an ozone expert, naturopath, professor of Oriental medicine, and wonderful musician. Here to talk about ozone. Hi, Dean.
Hi, Anana. Good to see you.
You too. Thanks so much for joining. Can you help us understand what is ozone?
I certainly can. Ozone is a triatomic molecule, which means that it's O3. O2 is what you're breathing in right now. And O3 is an active form of oxygen, so it does a lot very quickly. But you have to be careful because it does it so efficiently, so effectively, that it can be too much. So what we do is we make it available in a safe form so that your body can take it in and detoxify and do a lot of wonderful things.
Great. So, what is ozone used for in a setting like what we have at the spa here in Breckenridge? I know the ozone therapy is a hydrotherapy that is an ozonated water. It's a warm sauna steam bath
Mhm.
where people are feeling great results. What's it used for?
It has a lot of uses as it's related for cleaning the body out.
Mm.
And you would think of it as a way of turning, in the visual, dark blood that's low in oxygen to bright blood that's full of oxygen. Okay.
Great.
And your oxygen, when it's not sludgy and got a lot in the blood in terms of toxicity, we'll think of it in terms of moving the blood and cleaning the blood. That's
Mm.
the idea that we're presenting. So if your body has a lower load of toxicity, if you have a reduced load of stress, then your body's going to start to peak. It's going to start hitting these areas that you didn't have access to before. Now, remember, the body has to get out of the way, anything that's in the way, before it can reach these high levels of operating. So you can use it for getting a higher function out of your skiing, your hiking, your whatever activity you're doing, biking. And that means that you have to turn on that switch that says that the oxygen metabolism is peaking out. It's operating at a higher level so you can use the oxygen that's available.
So does that mean that being in an ozone sauna, the aerobic steam application, that I'll increase my oxygen simply and naturally and very comfortably, and you even said safely?
Yes, because we're not poking you, all right? We're not doing invasive procedure. This is a very seamless, and it's if you don't mind me using very generic terms, it's comfortable for the body. It's not forcing it. You're allowing the oxygen to be absorbed like a sponge because the pores on the skin are opened and the oxygen is taken in through the water. So you're mostly water, right? Okay,
Yeah.
80% ish, depending on what your age is. But
Mhm.
you got to introduce the oxygen at a safe level, and that's being done through the water. And we've made it easy because in this sophisticated way of getting the oxygen steam and the mixing of it in a way that makes it available to you, all you have to do is literally spray it on you. I mean, if you have a wrist pain, you spray it on your wrist. If you have leg pain, you spray it on your leg. So there's a simplicity about how you use it in that way if you have a specific problem. But remember that oxygen levels require other things to make use of the oxygen, and that is, in general way, being clean and also using antioxidants that keep the cap on what we would consider fire. Because oxygen, when you blow on a fire, it makes it bigger because of the oxygen. It accelerates the burning process.
And so when you say burning, you're talking about cleaning up the blood and the toxins so that the body has a higher functioning.
Yes, it's required for all the metabolic functions. Your metabolism burns up energy. You have to have oxygen present. You can overdo anything, right? And that goes with oxygen too. So you have to balance that out. So what we've done is we've created this unique tool that raises the temperature gradually so that the body opens up gradually and it cools down gradually. So you go through the process of a warming and a cooling so that the body doesn't take on too much too fast.
Got it. Got it. And this aerobic steam bath, the hydrotherapy that's available at the Harmony Health and Wellness Spa in Breckenridge, Colorado, um, is a tremendous benefit. I've tried it numerous times, have clients with great success. It has a really long-term potential effect when used regularly. If I had a cold or say a bug and I felt run down, how often would I be in the sauna?
You want to gauge it as a way of doing something for maintenance once you've achieved homeostasis, which is a word we use for balance, okay, and your health. If you're targeting something, it's individual application. You
Mm-hmm.
need to know what you're dealing with and how much to do it. That's why I'm here. You know, we can use me as a resource, and Anana can provide you with the information that I already have available, of course, but you simply can give her the information and we can make an appointment if you wish to talk to me about your specific case and make a plan, a strategy, have a strategy for your unique situation. So colds and flus, you know, these can be tricky because there's a lot of these cases where people have underlying conditions and it makes it so that they're more susceptible to the immune system. So we want to be able to add things in place so they can get the most out of this kind of therapy.
So it's like layer by layer. The body's benefiting with regular ozone and hydrotherapy in the aerobic spa.
Yeah, it's a layering process. Remember, the body it's as soon as it recognizes what it's dealing with, think of the body addressing it, it surrounds it, it corrals the foreign protein or virus, and then the mucus then carries it out of the body, okay,
Mm-hmm.
as a mechanism so that the body's ability to eliminate becomes accelerated with this oxygen therapy, and the stress load comes way down as a result of that. So you've got to bring the body up gradually if you're
Mm-hmm.
going to do it safely, rather than a whole one-time thing. You've got to get the body to recognize first the problem, and the ozone actually helps with that too, because not only does it clean the blood, but imagine when the day is clear, you can see further. You know, you
Oh,
know,
definitely.
that's the kind of thing I'm bringing up. You probably have heard most all of you about the ozone being used to clean the air when there's a musky smell or some dirty, like cigarette smoke or something like that. And
Mm.
that's a way of cleaning the ambient air or the air that we're breathing in.
So
So
ozone is natural, it's effective, and it's really again a comfortable and safe application. Dean is available to take questions and help you with any particular personal treatment protocols that he could offer. I've been under his care and have experienced a wonderful benefit and balancing to my own body. We're using naturopathic remedies as well as self-care, as well as the hydrotherapy and aerobic spa here in Breckenridge at the Harmony Health and Wellness Spa. So please feel free to look at the website that we have. There is a button specifically for the ozone and hydrotherapy, and consider that we're here for you. We'd love to be your A-team. Anything that comes up with questions as a result of the video or general questions, personal questions, we're here for you. The phone number to call, 970-453-2257, and you'll find that on the Harmony Health and Wellness Spa website. And please come and see our new oxygen bar. We are opening a relaxation and ozone, oxygen rich experience for you. Look forward to seeing everybody. Thanks, Dean.
thanks, Nana. Take care.
Bye-bye.